I am really excited about this today, and I cannot wait to get into this video.
Come on, guys. The viewers can't wait. Almost there. Yes. Good day, groovy people. I say we meet again. Welcome to this new episode of Yoast. This time we're doing the bike camp challenge. That's a cat in the little litter box. The child can do the dishes. Easy peasy. Yoast is going for an RS, a normal risk stealther. You probably recognize this spot. Yoast was camping here for the cook-off challenge. On the other side of the water, this time Yoast tries his luck somewhat deeper in the forest. No way! Did you see that jump? I want you to set up a camera near the banks of that enormous river. When Yoast returns, I want you to capture him while jumping. Yes, action shot. Yes, slow motion too, yes? Make it super slow-mo. Goodness gracious, he moves like an athlete. This feels Olympic. I've seen wildebeests crossing a river filled with crocodiles, but this is something else. In case you were wondering where is Juice Tea, he's in Belgium for special assignment. He called me for my 97th birthday and said, "Sir David, I have a special gift for a special man." He asked me to be the voiceover for one episode of Yoast. Truly, I mean, talking about a special gift. Gee, this is the holy grail for voiceovers. Juicy was a tiny bit concerned about my age, but I'm still going strong. 98 here I come, and if I make a mistake, well, that can happen to all of us. It is one of the characteristics that define a human being. Meanwhile, Yoast is pretending to have found a spot to set up camp. He has put down his gear and got himself a step to. We all know he's gonna move on to find a better spot. It's the beer, why we are here. And when he finds a better spot, he will take another step too. It's an old trick. You can't fool an old fella like me. But let's continue with the show. After a long walk, Yoast has reached the edge of the forest. Looks like a good spot. Firm ground, good trees to hang a hammock. Yoast is going for a step 3. By doing so, he chases away all the duppies that might be out there. Look at that awesome covert. Too tiny to camp, but still a beautiful sight to behold. The water is running fast. This is a good indication that there is a glacier nearby. Melting ice. Water running down the Dutch mountains. It's a common feature in the Netherlands. In the distance you can see cars driving by. They come and they go. Yoast is going to explore the surroundings a bit more. Here he stumbles upon a pair of shin guards. Adidas. Very strange. Yoast has found one shoe, Adidas again. And a sock, not the talking kind. Eerie vibes in this place. What happened to the owners of those shin guards? And was there a third person involved? A one-legged football player? A pirate maybe, who loved to play football? Someone should look deeper into this mystery. Maybe 00 Steve, the transit investigator, is interested in this case. Yost leaves all the trash behind and moves his stuff to the new location. He takes it all in one go. According to Juice T, Yost can carry up to 1,000 kilograms. If so, that would be quite remarkable. Personally, I don't believe a word of it. All Juice T is doing is making Yost look like some kind of superhero. There is no need to do so. The fact that he's going to camp not far from a possible triple murder scene, the Three Stripes Massacre, is special enough. And there's another step too. The Dutch drink more beer than the Jerrys and Belgians combined. Not all Dutch, of course. Yost keeps it moderate. He's more into action-packed adventure. Here Yost sticks a zombie tree till it breaks. There he goes again. Now he's going to explore the southern part of the forest. Will he find that glacier? Exciting stuff. Is there any wildlife? There must be some kind of creature out there. Maybe a Dutch Bigfoot. Or the infamous shin guard killer. Here we see a beautiful example of how trees look after each other. You can imagine what took place here. One tree saying, "I'm going down." And the little tree answering, "Don't be afraid. I will catch you." And there they are, together, as a token of nature's benevolence. Outstanding performance from that little tree. Not all trees are like that. Look at this poor tree. He looks like an alcoholic, just standing there with that empty bottle. Yost is moving on. It's a long walk, and every step he takes brings him closer to Belgium. It's still 15 miles to the Belgian border, but as we get closer and closer, it gets more and more boring. For example, cars only have one color. In this case, we see a red truck, and that means all cars are red. You see, Yost has reached a big river. No bridges here because we are in the middle of the Dutch jungle. Few men have been here before. No sign of any wildlife yet, besides the birds. Also, No sign of any Gletscher. It must be on the other side of the river, but Joost chooses to return. He moves fast. Joost can run for 1 week without stopping. I mean, that's what Joost told me. Again, I do not believe those kind of stories. Joost looks pretty tired to me already, but he keeps on going. If he could have a middle name, it would be Perseverance. The sun is going down. It's time to set up camp. First we get the purification ritual. Joost blows smoke in every corner of his camp. Step 3 is deadly for all evil spirits. I wonder what the Shin Guard killer think of all that mumbo-jumbo. I would be on high alert all time, but it doesn't seem to affect Joost in the slightest way. Here Joost is practicing a Belgian dance. It may look silly, but without this dance, you won't last the day in Belgium. This is pure survival. You have to know how to dance this dance in order to appease the hostile Belgian tribes. Joost was always a ground sleeper, but now he is a member of the hammock community, totally different. It shows his flexibility, rather astounding. The way Joost hangs that hammock, it's like he's doing it for years. Joost has brought himself a Dirk Jan comic. The Dutch call it a strip book. Let's see what Joost is reading. I think it's some philosophical work about religious ways to bike. Oh, I was quite wrong. What an absurd. That's the doorbell. Guys, could any one of you open the door? I'm quite busy at the moment. Joost has stopped reading. He is doing another step 3.
Yes, homie, step aside, 'cause Snoop gonna slide, chase the donkeys with some light.
What is he trying to do now? Okay, that's a way to exit your hammock. What is that noise, guys? Who is there?
So D, it's me, D-O double G, but you can't call me Snoop.
Mr. Snoop. Well, welcome, Mr. Snoop. Nice to meet you.
Like us, old man, you the bomb. You hustle and you bustle about them T-Rex and the fossil.
At this very moment, I'm voicing over this Joost video. Grab a chair and please be quiet. Joost brought a jar of peanut butter. Yes.
Peanuts, OG nuts.
Yes. And this, I don't know.
That's a Cranton bowl, roasted sweet bread with raisin and sugar.
A Cranton ball, you say? A roasted Cranton ball it is, according to Mr. Snoop, who was so kind to provide us with that information.
You're welcome, so D.
Joost also brought some bread with kip grill wurst. That means chicken grill sausage.
That's some good sausage.
And why not another step 2? Dutch life. Mr. Snoop, may I ask, what are you smoking?
This is rubber duck Sensi.
It smells delicious.
You wanna try some?
Oh yes, why not? One is never too old to experience something new.
You spitting facts, Sir D, but don't you forget your job. Distraction from the action takes you to another section.
Oh yeah, baby. This is Gravedigger style. Hush in the bush. Can't go wrong when it's right.
So D, hey, wake up, old man. Man, so D is lit. Good thing I came by, so I can't step in for the man. Let him chill for a while. Alrighty, righty, where we at? Right now.
Snoop Lion is always in the place. Every day.
Yes, the step camping alliance. The step camping alliance.
The step camping alliance.
I like camping. Step 1, 2, 3. Step 1, 2, 3. Step 1, 2, 3. Jones, you look like a step camper. Camping, you know.
If I enjoy something, yeah, I think it's very hard to,
Right now, it's all about love and peace because there's so much negativity and violence in the world right now. Yes, the step camping alliance. The step camping alliance. Right now. Let's watch some Steve, double TC.
Tea. Yes, please.
Well, welcome to the channel, Steve the Transit Camper with Big Jace, and we're doing a HRS. And this really is HRS. Steve? Yeah. What's a HRS? It's high risk stealth.
Yost is gonna show us his camp.
Let me do the voiceover. Sir David got some bars to spit. Good weed, Mr. Snoop. I'm totally lit. Look at that hammock. Double D, from tree to tree. Step 2, on the ground. Music from the tree. This camp is where you want to be. Another step 3. Mr. Snoop, roll one up for me, please.
I got you some pre-rolls, so D, easy as can be.
Marvelous, Mr. Snoop. I really appreciate that.
I knew that, homie.
Respect to the max, but now let us focus on Yost. As midnight is drawing nigh, Yost decides to climb up high. That must be at least 30 feet from the ground. Like a nocturnal creature, Yost walks through the canopy.
If you can't beat, you have a problem.
You're a funny man, Mr. Snoop.
Oh yes, funny as honey, dripping from a bunny.
Hilarious. Yost is back on Earth, and finally, he is going to sleep.
So D, wake up, so D, wake up and live. Come on, old man, I got you some coffee, so get up, stand up, don't give up the fight. Yost is already busy. Come on, so D.
Yes, Mr. Snoop. Thank you so much for the cup of coffee. I see Yost has already started with his morning gymnastics. Balance plays a big part in Yost's life. Without balance, he would fall down all day long. He would not be able to ride his bike. Balance. Yost moves graciously through the lower canopy. The higher canopy is not where you want to be this time of the day. It is crawling with vicious Dutch monkeys. Small in size, but great in numbers, they ferociously attack any living creature that is stupid enough to be in their vicinity. Yost stays low, so he has nothing to fear from these creatures. This is not a step 3. It's just an ordinary cigarette. Pass that spliff on the hearticle side, Mr. Snoop. I'm loving this puffing like a ragamuffin.
More pre-roll, full deep. Oh, here you go, so deep.
Almost ready. Leave no trace. That would be a disgrace.
What is that paper you got that looks like a lot of groceries?
Justy left me a list with names. If I could read those names out loud. Shout-out list is what he called it. Let's see. Kush Tripper, Hidden Mountain, Grave in the Dirt, Survival Steve, Beyond Adventurer, Hojangle, Alabama, The Backyard Squib, Bipolar on the Run, McCall Digger, Sam the Transit Camper, Camp Like a Desert Background, The Canadian Kiwi, Simple Archers, Random Cornbread, Basic Beaver Adventures, Out of Lisa, Rich and Jay, Walks with Joe, Suddenly Happy. They in the bush, those are the names. I hope I made no mistake there. I forgot my glasses, so the writing looked a bit wobbly at times. It's the Stealth Camping Alliance. That's for sure.
That's full show. So D, at, and bro, that was epic. B-O, double S, never ever make a mess. Oh yes, you did great, old man. Juicy could learn a thing or two from you. True, and like you said before, making mistakes is part of life. How'd you like this one homie? My special homegrown. I call this one pussycat with double T, cause I chase this shit like a D-O-double-G.
Rather outstanding fragrance. Oh yes, I like this pussycat, Mr. Snoop. This is flipping amazing. One draw and I feel like chasing mice. Very nice. Excuse me for asking Mr. Snoop, but are you already a member of the Stealth Camping Alliance?
No, sir, D, probably. This is due to the fact that I'm busy with Linda, Mariska, or Miss Lizzie. Rehearsals, bouncers, touring the world around with my dopest sound. No time for no stealth camp, sir D, but I watch them all every time, together with Mary J.
Yes, I know what you mean, Mr. Snoop. Last week, I was in Africa. Zimbabwe, to be precise. Rhinos, lions, hyenas, totally Africa. And guess who I saw there? Steve and Miss Baby, doing a stealth camp in Africa. Cat was chasing a lion, if I remember well. It was absolutely unbelievable. And last month I was in Indonesia, Bali, in the middle of the jungle, boom, Lil Boone and his fat Batman. This Stealth Camping Alliance is everywhere. They camp in the Arctic regions, snow and ice, in the desert like a pack rat, in valleys, caves and ditches.
On tropical beaches, no food, no water, bitch, it's brutal. I seen them doing some crazy stuff. And next week is gonna do a collab with this Belgian boom guy. He escaped from prison, he was doing time for stealing videos. No shame in his game, I'm telling you. Original gangster, that's a must-watch, old man. I'm telling you, D-O-double-G. Watch it, look and see the next episode of Yost. Will he climb another tree?
Talking about Yost, he's doing a fantastic job getting out of the jungle. Unharmed, he is ready for the last few miles back home. I must say I had a jolly good time. I do hope you like this video too. My name is Sir David Attenborough, and I like to say thank you for watching. It was my pleasure being your host. And on behalf of Yost, I would like to say the Stealth Camping Alliance rocks. Mr. Snoop and I are going to finish this J. Hooray, hooray. While watching the final video play. Rock on. Yes, rock on. Yes, rock on. The Stealth Camping Alliance rocks.
The Still Camping Alliance. What's up, whole jangle? Hidden hammock. Cause in the bush, Canadian beaver camp like a what? Take over Snoop.
One drop, two pack, step three, cause we gonna get high. Great digger, yeah. And that dick in the dirt born with a bin. I'm telling you, BJ, the blue snapper man, the fake fat man, come again.
The Fat Batman, 00 Steve, the transit camper. Am I 5'2"?
You say I'm a 5 gangster. What's up, Uncle Dubs, Alabama? You know, OG Tony, 2.0 random ventures, basic stealth camping, simple outdoors. The outdoors, man, shifty cuisine sweat. Just a desert pack rat, they trippin'. The backyard hiker, cool. Terror can't begin shown. John Long and Ranger trips, camping king. It's stealthy, it's camping, and they all lanes. OG, peace, no police, please keep the peace. G's, that's G, double O-D. That's G, double O-D.
G, double O-D. G, double O-D.
I'm in mountain, OG, survival same. Bipolar cornbread.
Still camping the lines.
OG, it's stealthy, it's camping, and they all lanes. Out of bounds, boom, deal, watch with wet, Rich and Joe, you know.